Recently, we had Israel Adesanya training with not only Kamaru Usman, but also Sugar Sean O'Malley. And after the training session, Tim Welsh went to his YouTube channel and he mentioned that there is a very interesting fight Israel Adesanya is looking at for his next comeback fight. He said, and I quote, another thing with Izzy, he is saying he's kind of enjoying his life. Before, he was just taking all these back-to-back fights. If you look at some of the old pay-per-views, every other pay-per-view he was the headliner of. It seems like he's wanting that Strickland fight back. Do you think that is a good next fight for Israel Adesanya, the rematch with Sean Strickland?
Look, is Israel coming off of a loss?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Is Sean coming off of a loss?
Yes, sir.
Which one is going to be the guy that's going to stay in the top position of the middleweights and which one's now going to drop out? It's a perfect one. It's a fight that he wants, and that has a lot to do with it. They both need a win. The UFC likes to put guys together, especially two former champions coming off of losses. This makes sense. And it's, you look at it and it is absolutely in the playbook of UFC matchmaking. So,
yeah. I mean, if you're Izzy, you'd love to get that fight back.
Sure.
If you're Sean's someone that doesn't seem like he turns down really a whole lot of fights. Yeah. Stylistically, I think it makes for a fun fight for the fans. It makes sense, and I guess you said it is if he wants it, why would I stop him?
That's it.
Because when he was champion, he was fighting all the time because the money's great.
Exactly. And you have to look and say, if there's one thing that the UFC does, when guys, do them a solid, which Izzy did multiple times, in taking fights that, he didn't really want to fight, but he took the fight because they needed a big name for the headline of a certain show. He did them solids. Well, they don't forget. And it's, no different than, other people, Cowboy Cerrone and, different people like that. They don't forget. And so if this is a fight, he goes, that's a fight I would like to have, then they're going to say, yeah, it makes sense. Let's do it. That's right.
I think also, like I said, there's fights, we see it with the older fighters, especially guys that have been the champion, and they've achieved what they wanted to achieve. Kamaru Usman, I want fights that motivate me.
Yeah.
Dustin Poirier, I want fights that motivate me. I want to fight legends for his last fight. It makes sense. It just makes sense. Like you want, every time you get in there now, you need to find something that sparks you. Because you've already fought all the best
fire. Exactly.
All those guys, I fought them all. And I had success against almost all of them. And then the ones that did beat me, sure, I want to get them back. But there's certain ones that motivate me more because of the way I lost. And I knew I could have done better, whatever it is. In that situation, if he says Strickland's the guy, I think the UFC would probably honor it. And Strickland's still young enough to be like, hey, I'll just fight whoever. That's just the way he is. So this is one of those fights that I'm looking forward to seeing the rematch, because I want to know, was the first fight a fluke?
No.
You don't think so?
No, it wasn't a fluke. It was guy that dominated. No, look, that first round, and this is what sometimes people don't realize. That first round, when Sean hit Izzy and hurt him, and then went after him, jackhammered, let's say 35 left hands into his head. That has an effect on you for the next 4 rounds. Don't think, he got out of it, he's okay, he's good. No, he's there, but he's not the same. And so he got diminished, and by being diminished, he wasn't able to make up, what he needed to win that fight. And that's just the way it is. That's what I'm
saying. Was that first shot, was that a fluke? And then that led to him just kind of running away with the fight after that?
No, I don't think it was a fluke. It was an opening. It was an opening that was taken by someone who's, good at what they do. You got to figure right now in the rankings, Sean Strickland is still up somewhere around number 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, somewhere in there. I don't know.
Yeah, he's number 2.
Okay, he's number 2. And so, it's in looking at it, Izzy's not far behind, I'm sure, but
yeah, Izzy's number 4.
He is behind him. Okay, makes sense. I'm going to put number 2 against number 4. Yep, makes sense to me. Do it.
Yeah, no, it does make sense. And if Izzy wants that fight, and Sean's will be more than obliged, I believe. So try to get himself back into the title talk. Both of them trying to get themselves back into the title talk. So I'm looking forward to seeing that fight. This episode is brought to you by BetUS. Make sure you guys YouTube 150 for the promo code. Also, Element, use the link in the descriptions down below. Any product you buy from there, they will send you a bonus package of product if you use our link down below. Element's amazing, man. I love it. And I want to say thank you, man. Thank you guys so much for continuing to support us.